Malaysia, linis Malaysian.
Growing up in the mountains, you still see the elders with tattoos. And you hear this, that they all used to have it. But then when Christianity and modernization came, it died down. And there's this one woman who, everyone knows that she is the last one. She's the last one who gives you this amazing art. I want to get this tattoo just to make sure that I have the last piece of my culture, I suppose. It's a dying culture. And, Wang Od, who's like for the last 10, 15 years is being recognized as one of the last artists, true artist, who still carries the tradition. Buscalan is located on top of a mountain. Like most of this village, this old ancient village, they're tactically placed where they can see enemy attacks, and also the landscape. They need to have like the rice field around them, but at the same time they need to be safe from attacks. As I say, they're warring tribes. So you have to trek there. They're famous for the last one to really carry this headhunting culture. The whole adventure of getting there. It's also like almost a pilgrimage to see her.
And how old is she?
They really don't have a birth certificate there. There's some group that figure out how old she is by calculating her. One of our sisters got like a record of when she was born, so they just based it on that, and they say between 90 to 100. So yeah, it's not really clear.
Singkasut ni. Singkasut tagon usana. Naya aja otak mitan na.
Ulit to maulse nalupidan na ng kwat osiyan sa nalupidan na ng kwat am.
Kumunukijatan. Uhiya kasi nalulukija. Anak pailain. Ingka na. Datu amiran ubing kun. Ingka ni kasana.
Siya ng apatukan ng laya ijakukway.
Sa dahato sabi ART. ART aranan sa Wala ya ay. Padatua tan sa dun agad asagam tot kasat na ay matoy. Ako siya kanat say. Toon no agad. Halito no ang sa kamaw no. Anon sa pailayan. At siya kanat saydan na. Sa siya important na hato.
Ay, ito ka.
Sa dahuhay, sa naya isarugan, si kapahato ng pumateta ko sarugan. At atipay ako sa kihuhay. Sa darugan, kay pumatoyad, aron son, pahato tan marabot Sa sara, no saan niya kapahato ng tako?
Isto jauh berciau babang gua.
Nana ya, Lulu Anna, Lulu, Nana, Kalamansi, dan tudi.
She uses a citrus thorn, and she put this citrus thorn on the top of a stick.
Kalamansi di.
And she uses charcoal for the ink, just charcoal and water.
Nanay using nan kandilo. Nansa. Wa ad susing sigaruga. Nanaya. Kamuti.
And that's when she does her work. It's kind of pushing in this charcoal inside your skin, and the process as well is infection. Because the whole process is the whole idea of it's going to get infected because your skin is going to reject that object, that charcoal out, and yeah, you just have to go through it.
And what's it like getting a tattoo from her? Is it painful?
Well, at first, everyone is saying you have to be, you have to make sure that you don't show pain, because the more you show pain, she kind of like makes it a little bit more, harder, hits the needle harder. So at first, we when I feel that she's hitting it harder when you're in pain, then that's kind of when you guys just have to take it and put on this, a face, like a straight face.
Sa balik ko may isasan na.
Dito yun.
Did you choose your design or did she?
She gives you the design. I have to persuade her to give me the whole warrior tattoo. For her, she said you can't have the full one because a warrior tattoo means honor, and what do you have?
Maaru ba kaya maru?
Nakabungol kay ata dya. Mandatatuwa sa na makita sa maid. Ini badua. Siya juga po. Raon manghato ajutot misubli ajo asaon. Tan mauwi pa ad maid ila iya kay upay. Iya kay o to chichabi subli. Mandatu.
I'm Grace Palikas. Isa ako mananato dito sa Kalinga. Si Eliang.
Shakmi Eliang.
Ako na pulido.
Eliang Wigan.
Relax. Nagsimula ako 10 years old. So 11 years now.
Ako 16 years old. So ngayon, 18 years old.
And how did you learn?
Nagsimula lang sa nood lang. Tinuruan ako, nagpaturo. Kasi practice sa mga tao, sa katawan ko, at sa mga kaibigan. Sa akin, pag nagbibigay ako ng nato, parang isang masaya ako na ibinibigay namin yung kultura namin sa ibang tao. Sana ganun din sila kasi umakyat sila, tingnan mo naman. Isang bilibid na daan papunta dito, nagpatato.
So when the first time I went to Buscalan, maybe 10 years ago, I've already seen the start, the start of like people visiting once a week. They have a guest from Manila or a tattoo artist that have heard of Fangod. And then a few years later, articles, documentaries expose the village. And then you get this influx of tourism. There's good and bad thing about this. The bad side is, the uncontrolled influx of tourism. So that means trash, more consumption of what they have, bringing in things to really satisfy the needs of people visiting. What we did is to help them figure out like how they will accommodate their guests, the trash, and also maybe giving them a manifesto for people that's visiting the place on like how to respect the culture, how to make sure that they don't really disturb much of the village, and helping them to do this is for me also, it gives me a little bit of pride that I am contributing. The good thing is they've really showed interest in preserving the traditional Mambabatok tattooing So, you know, for now, I think tourism kind of give them this cool idea of like, okay, let's preserve this culture. Let's make sure that everyone benefits from tourism, and you know, it's just gonna grow. You know, you can't stop modernization or development. It's the local that wants it. So I hope really that they should use tourism to more on preserving their culture. Boscalan will modernize no matter what, but it's the preservation of culture that is important, which is the tattooing and the agriculture.
What does she think about all these people coming and filming her?
Okay, I'll ask her that. Anya ka ti may bagam na gito'y da adu-adu nga man video kang kasan to man papapicture.
Sino ni babagat?
Sino sin?
Hindi ko kaya kon. Mansalamat kaya na ano na may hukam. Gusto tumalali kayo. Ito isiping.
That's good. Yeah, the drummer like smiling. Tawa isiping?
Ito isiping tayo. Nung ati kayo malali ya, kami mikilab ko. Itap-tapas.
Putas kasi ginagawa mo.